What is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool
are.
house is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
We know, Jeremy, you're not better than us at all. No, you're not. Here I got my good RJ.
What's up, man?
I have more clips to add, especially after last night. Now, I also have some advice from my pal RJ.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get started in the surprise topic, and this might be something, if you want to see more vids like this with my pal RJ, who's going places, I know it. You got some fire in your vids now, and it doesn't just have to be on dismantling the bullshit either, because you have some great Marvel topics too. Finding that right balance is something we all struggle with. And I watched Matt Jarbo's video today, and I know he struggles with too in mental health. And this is actually something else I'm going to do as another topic. If you want to support this series, OnlyFans, because we're bringing fans back to fandom. Yeah, it's a joke at the platform OnlyFans, but why we fail, why people that try to dismantle the bad info fail, and are we culture warriors? Because I saw some friends that you're just saying you're just perpetuating the cycle of the culture war. I'm not a culture warrior. I'm not pushing anything anywhere. I'm dismantling their war, and I'm not pushing my own. See, that's the difference. Would you call Batman, Superman, or the heroes we love haters? No, they're the heroes of the story. Me and RJ are the heroes of the story, along with Matt Jarbo. But we do have to find the balance. So I do plan on doing a movie talk later.
Yeah, I think it's important that you don't give into too much negativity yourself, and you're trying to show positivity as well, and like find the right mindset, the right balance.
Right, you saw last night was my fire. It was frustrating. I'll be real, but I'm not going to stop because that's what I like to talk about, and that's what I like to talk about with my friends too. Like if you want to be an asshole like my friend Snowdub and reveal what we talk in DMs. This is what I would talk to my friends with in DMs on the internet. So why wouldn't I make content on that? If I'm talking about it, if I'm thinking about it, why would I not make content on it? I'm not going to lie to you viewers when I say I don't think about this stuff. So my other friends that are a little disappointed to me, they're always disappointing me when I'm in my most relevant. I'll tell you that, RJ, as a tip too. All the people have everything to say about your content when you're getting attention and views and relevancy. And then some of those people aren't even there when you're not making that content. So follow what your people that engage in your content have to say. Okay. And there's also I'll be real with you, and some of my friends do this too. Some of my friends have a lot to say on my content. And when I don't make that content, they're not there either. But they're there when I make that content. So again, follow with who engages in your content.
No, totally. Earlier today, actually, I published a video about the KOTOR remake controversy, and I got a really nice comment from Josh Bowen, and he really wanted me to talk about that situation, and I'm glad I did. You know, he's a former veteran. You know, his father passed away, and you know, today of all days, the historical scenario gets a little tough for him today.
I love Josh. Yes.
Yeah, and he was very much said, "Thank you for making this video. I'm glad you gave a voice to someone voice to the voiceless." I think was something that he mentioned. So that's what I do it for. I do it to give a voice to people who maybe can't make a content like I do.
And you know what, RJ,
stuff that I care about too.
My one thing of advice is, me and Matt Jarbo have both made mistakes. Try to stay clean and only attack the critique and not go. Well, I don't think I've necessarily gone too personal. I tried not to, and I'm all about not an attack, but criticizing their words and their actions, and not what they do behind the scenes.
Right,
But
that's something you have to avoid. Yeah.
Now we have to get to the surprise topic, and if you want to see more surprise topics with me and RJ, because RJ's going places, I think he's gonna succeed on this platform. I really see a spark. Recently, he's gonna make it. He's gonna get to 1K pretty soon. Go sub to him now. All right, so
Yeah, I know. I'm on the road to 1K. I mean, I'm closer than I've ever been before. It's crazy. So I thank everyone for the support.
Now, tell the fans this is not bullshit. You really don't know what we're going to talk about.
No, I really don't know. Max is like, I'm sending you a link. We're going to do a pre-recorded video, and I'm not going to tell you what the topic is. So I have no clue what's going on.
Honestly, some of our friends were like, you're just perpetuating this bullshit. Why can't you just leave them alone? And that's a different topic. I'm not covering that in this. I will do a separate video of why you can't just let garbage spread. Someone's got to clean up. That's all, but that's a separate topic.
Right.
Here is the topic. Oh, no, not that one. Here is the topic. Why they did it. Because I know. Now I give the disclaimer at the beginning of the video, rumor, speculation, strong opinions. So I'm covered. But I absolutely know why they did it. I even watched some of your stream last night, and man, you got to talk with Forced Adversity. Oh, I'm jealous. But I know why. I believe I know why they did it. What's your opinion before I give my? Because a lot of people don't get it, and I do. I understand what's going on.
Well, it's tough, right? I mean, I think they did it because I think ultimately they were looking to make a name for themselves. I mean, they're right on the front page of Infowars.com. They're going to attract a wider net of people who want to listen to Alex Jones, bring in some of the Alex Jones audience, add relevancy to them. But I also believe, and this is just a theory on my part, I truly believe that this is what's the word for it? It's almost like they did this because they want to prepare and have an excuse for why they're eventually going to have to leave YouTube.
They're not leaving YouTube. They're not. Okay, this is why they did it. Part of it is going to be, and I'm not, hey, viewers that like Trump, I personally have issues with him. I know he's going to be making some announcements soon that he's planning to go. I think they know that, and that's one reason. And then I will show you the other reason. And I know why they did it on their Roddick's channel too now. Do you know why it was his picked? No idea?
I'm assuming because he typically hosts the channel or the host of the show, and he's the biggest one.
He is the biggest, but there's another important reason to why they took the risk. And they may have been even counting on something happening to his channel. But let's first get to this other stuff I want to share with you. We're not going to react to videos. I'm just going to show you what they're up to. Exposed. Well, we all know that they really, and again, OnlyFans are these actual fans that just hate on everything. No, they're not. We got to stop saying that. Attacking fans, no. We got to cancel that narrative because it's criticizing the trolls. Whenever they say an attack, they think everything's an attack. That is the language they use. That you're attacking fans. No, you're criticizing political trolls that are fans of politics. That's what it really is. But here, let's get to Midwestly.
Oh yeah, this is Quartering's political channel, right?
Right. Well, all his channels are political.
Well, I mean, his political news, like Joe Biden and stuff.
So what is happening with the movie talk? They really have, and I believe you and the rest dissected that whole stream last night. And they said we're not getting anything that's really popping as another culture war moment in fandom.
Quartering. Yeah, before Alex Jones even popped on, Quartering was like, there really hasn't been this giant water cooler moment like Last of Us 2, where all of us can rally behind it and get a massive increase in attention.
They are not going to leave movies. They're just benefiting from the political angle and getting well, there's another reason too. Like you said, InfoWars. They have the top page of InfoWars, so they get a direct thread of bullshit, all of those viewers directly to their content. So they are extremely why hasn't Jeremy been active on Geeks and Gamers as much? Why? Well, the views are down. So we were right. Firewater was right. NetJarper was right. Views are down for this content. People know what's up. So they revealed themselves what they're really about. They are extremely active on their political channels, and they are getting this with a fraction of the subscribers on their political channels. They're getting more engagement and more views. So that reveals the truth.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I think they enjoy tipping their toes into the political pool.
It's full. So they're gonna run. They want to because you're getting so you're getting similar funds for a fraction of the subs. You know Trump's coming back. He's going to make an announcement. So you reveal who your actual links are, because let's not be kidding. Oh, I just got. Well, that's a rumor on my part. I just got Alex Jones' phone number. They've had the links, they've had the connections for quite some time. He said, I've watched your channels for quite some time. That's not they're joined at the hip. No bones about it. They know what's up. They have the connections. They have the customer list. They share customer lists. They have campaigns for certain properties they know that are going to come out. So this is the quartering. All right, so get that out of the way. And now we're going to look at D-Day Cobra. This is where Jeremy's been. He's almost at 100K. He's getting the same views as he gets. He's probably getting better engagement, better funds on this content. And he's actually doing Dune.
See, that's what's confusing. Why is that Dune video on this channel but not on Geeks and Gamers? That's a movie.
Because this is where the money's at right now. Geeks and Gamers has 300K. He's letting them put all kinds of stuff. He let Ivan Ortega put a weird cover of a music. So it's until something pops, it's just not getting there. This is Jeremy. He's not a fan. He's a fan of politics. He is not a fan. We got to stop saying attacking fans. No, you attack the political troll. You attack the political troll, and you're not a fan. So this is D-Day Cobras. This is where, and I'll look at the views. I will get this off here so you can really see what I'm saying is truthful. RJ, let's blow it up here. All right, see the views there.
Yeah, they're all cracking at least above 10K typically. 20K, 15K.
And this is where he's most active. He's making videos here on a lot.
Yeah, the Dune one has almost 30,000 views.
All right. And now let's go to Geeks and Gamers so you see what's really the content that's there right now. All right, look at the views. 3.7.
11K for the Spider-Man
Here's the reason they lied about Shang-Chi. They actually loved what we were doing because we were getting them relevancy again. You can
see the noticeable spike in viewership. Yeah,
it's a double-edged sword. Do you or don't you? I think you need to. But besides the Shang-Chi, take that out of it and look at the views.
It's pretty similar views for the most part, unless it's Star Wars related or Spider-Man. Doesn't really pop off.
3 times the subs.
So it's pretty similar viewership. The OnlyFans video did pretty good for them. That's 52K views. So yeah, there's some outliers in there, but it is kind of like a similar viewership.
Now, Nerdrotic does not have a political channel yet, but I bet he will. And I bet if they would have taken his channel down, they would have did We Stand with Gary, and he would have done a new political channel. And don't it's coming. His political channel is coming. Don't worry.
Well, didn't they talk a little bit about politics on Doomcock streams and stuff that they did, or he brings up politics so much on Friday Night Tights as it is.
This is why he did the CRT comment, and this is why he's going into that angle. And yes, this is what their goal is, and they're not leaving YouTube. They would have profited off of. They go to Jeremy, the quartering.
Well, I'll say this.
He tells them how this. You notice the quartering is we are not professionals. Don't take our advice. He knows what to do. They take his advice. They follow the leader. He is somewhat of a leader. He won't admit that, but they follow his template. This is what's coming, and they're not. And then they'll do both. They will drag in the political garbage that makes politics so toxic. Those personalities, get those customer base, get those links, and make everything horrendous. And then they won't leave movie talk. They're combining the both to make it hell in movie talk and fandom. And that's why we can't stop, because someone's got to counteract it. We can't get cold feet. It is a hard. Listen, this is stressful content. RJ, you agree with that, right?
It can be. It can be, especially because you're at least in my case, I'm a tiny fish attacking the bigger sharks in an ocean.
Don't say attacking. Don't give in to their words.
Well, I know.
You use that to gaslight. You need to say, I am not attacking. I am not hating. I am taking out garbage. I am taking out garbage information. I'm cleaning up. I'm cleaning it. That's what you can't feed into their gaslighting, RJ. This is another advice I should give to you, because they use the word attack for everything. Oh, you criticized me. It's an attack.
Right. I guess the better word would be poking. I'm like poking a stick at them. I'm poking a stick at the bear a little.
I don't think
sometimes the bear in their audience likes to bite back, and it can be stressful. But it doesn't deter me from like believing what I believe and wanting to call it out when I need to.
RJ, we have to stay strong. It's not even poking the bear. It's just cleaning up bad information, taking out garbage. Sometimes we can be emotional. We get a little heated. We're trying not to. But let's also get to the real reason, and this was the goal. They were going to use it to grift extremely. I'm surprised they didn't get more attention. I'm surprised there's not. Listen, there's a reason you would do this after the what was the article? Reading Ripley. There's a reason you do it after.
Oh yeah, rewriting Ripley. Yeah,
they become a professional victim, which they have been for a while. But if they actually get a moment. Because what was the Quarter Pounder's moment where he really took off? When he got punched in the face.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why he's at 1 million subs. They need an event like that to pivot the content that's getting more engagement.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going anywhere because grifters grift on all angles. They needed an event like that. Don't get it twisted. They're not leaving anywhere. They know how to use coded language and dog whistling to keep on the platform. They know what to do. And their political channels, I think they've experimented. Now they know how to keep on YouTube. Okay, so they've had some content that's been removed. Josiah Rise's channel was tanked. They know what to do and what not to do. They've experimented long enough. The pivot's here, and this is the ultimate goal. And look out for, you heard it here first, Nerdrotic's political channel like D-Day Cobra and Midwestly. Don't be surprised if Ryan Kindle pops up a separate channel. It's happening. And then they're going to combine the two to make InfoWars into movie talk and make it hell. So that's my take. What do you think?
It's definitely interesting. I think the issue has always been that they very much have politicized movie talk. They've contributed to it. I think a lot of it has to do with the media as well, but I think the media combined with like how they've taken the approach to movie talk and pop culture discussions, they politicized it so much that it's become so toxic and such, like, again, it's always a fight when it comes to movie and pop culture talk now, mostly because of their contributions and how they've chosen to manipulate things and push the algorithm a certain way because YouTube rewards their content. So I think that as we go forward, we're like 3 years away from another midterms, right?
Well, the reason, listen, love him or hate him, Trump, there's a reason he's doing it now is to make the most funds off of it, say it as soon as possible. For better or for worse, you may say he's capitalizing on the situation.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
Afghanistan was a chaos, and then that whether you like Biden or not, that was also listen. People that do not like Biden said that was one of his worst. He had two of his worst moments here. I'm not getting into that conversation because we're trying to remove the politics out of talk. But I will say that Biden had two of the most talked about moments is leaving Afghanistan and then the mandates. So there's a reason this is happening now. They capitalize on a moment. They're pivoting. They're more active on their political channels, and they're making more funds there because people are onto the game in movie talk. But unfortunately, they're not going to leave movie talk. They're going to grift in both areas, and it's going to
right. I think really they're just they're expanding their horizons because I think they've realized that they've almost completely dropped. Well, not completely. The well is still there's still water left in there, but not as much as there used to be. Right. There's not going to be that next big moment, that next big Last of Us 2 or Last Jedi moment. Where
no, there will be. They will be, but they need to sustain an income until that happens. That's the thing.
Yes, yeah, that's a better way to put it. Yeah.
So grift here when it's popping, grift here when it's not. And then bring in that bullshit asshole liars, and bring in all those viewers that I'm sorry, I'm not going to say the Hillary word. No, some bad people. From 4chan. If you need to know anything else, and we'll end it here, Alex Jones said there's some great people on 4chan and 8chan. Okay. That's, there you go. That's what they want, and that's what you're getting. But that's all for this topic. If you want to see me and RJ collab again like this, let us know. And get RJ to 1K. Go sub to him now. And then I'm planning to do movie madness tonight, not political talk. Or not politics. Removing the politics is what
a break from the nonsense. A break from the nonsense. Let's have some good old traditional movie talk. To
talk about some things, great things in fandom. So don't worry if you see this thumbnail and you're like, oh, Max, if I go one angle too much, please let me know. I want all the feedback. I want to cover both movie talk, but I also cover movie madness. It's in the title of my channel. Bye, guys. Well, you could say bye too, RJ.
Oh, okay. I was like, I was going to let Max do this. Bye, everybody.